Good Saturday morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. If you will, like, share, comment on the post, I appreciate it. And then look with me at verse 26 of chapter 13. To just look at one verse today because it really sets the stage for where we are, where we'll be going in the rest of Paul's sermon. And so we'll take this verse, excuse me, Um, and then we'll begin Monday morning, jumping into uh, the remainder here of his sermon. He says, "Brothers, sons of the family of Abraham, and those among you who fear God." So he is um, begins this part of his sermon by addressing everyone in the audience, brothers, sons of the family of Abraham, those among you who fear God, whoever you are, Jew, Gentile, wherever you are on the spectrum. He says, I'm speaking to you. To us has been sent the message of salvation. And what he is saying and where he is about to go is he's laying out for them that the time has come. It is time to make a decision. It is time to decide what you are going to do with Jesus Christ. And he's going then to go on into the history. He's going to lay out the charges against the Jews for rejecting Christ, how they chose to be ignorant, how they chose to reject Christ, that it wasn't something that they were forced to do or had to do, but they made a decision to reject Jesus Christ. And now that message has come to them. Now they have to make a choice. I'm going to tell you where the Jews went wrong. I'm going to tell you where the people in Jerusalem made their mistake, how they rejected Christ. And so now God has given us this message of salvation. He has sent us here to Pisidian Antioch, and He has brought us here with that news from Jerusalem. He has brought us to the synagogue this morning for this purpose to tell you about the good news of the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, and for you to have your opportunity to make a decision of whether to accept or reject Him. Just as the Jews made their decision a while back, He says now you have to make a decision of what you will do about Jesus. And that message is one that still uh, is being preached, needs to be preached today. Here we are on October the 7th of 2023, and that message is still just as true and real as it has ever been. Men, women, boys, girls, brothers, sons of the family of Abraham, those among you who fear God, whoever is listening, the message of salvation has been sent to us. And the question is, what will we do with that message of salvation? And so this morning, again, that question, that statement is just as real as it was some 2,000 years ago when Paul made it here in the synagogue that morning. Each one of us has to decide what we're going to do with this message of salvation. Some of you watching, listening this morning, you've already made a decision. You have decided to accept Christ. You have decided to become a follower of Jesus. But I would challenge you that now, even further, you have to continue to decide what are you going to do with that message? Are you going to keep it to yourself, or are you going to share it and tell others about the good news of Jesus Christ? There very well may be some uh, anywhere around the world with the internet who are listening today who you have yet to make a decision and to accept Christ. And by not making a decision, you have made a decision. You have decided that you're going to reject Him. And so this morning, I have been, just as Paul says, we have been sent here with the message of salvation. I have been sent here this morning I have no way of knowing who's on the other end of this computer, but I do know this. Whether you're sons of the family of Abraham, brothers, or those that fear, wherever you are, you have to make a decision to accept Christ. And so this morning, if you don't know him, let me encourage you, just as Paul is going to do with his audience, that today would be the day that you come to know Jesus Christ. And if you're not sure how to do that, if you don't know exactly what that means, I'd love to talk to you. You can reach out. Contact information will scroll in just a moment. You can find us online at poplargrovebaptist.com. Email me. Our phone number is there. I'd love to talk to you. Or find a church nearby that is preaching the gospel, and go tell them that you've heard this message of salvation. You need to know more about it. You need to know. You want to know how to be saved today. What will you do with the message of salvation? Think about it. We'll see you here Monday morning.